Good afternoon, my friends. If you're having a cup of coffee or tea, enjoy. Here's to a wonderful day. Our day was quite an adventurous one, and we did not plan to have an adventurous one. And Big Brother, Big Brother saying, expect the unexpected. Yeah, we need to remember those words because that's life. Yeah. When life, throws stuff at you, yeah, just duck. So I'm outside with Lois. She's right here. Yeah, she is munching on grass, getting some fresh air, and I'm having my second cup of coffee. So you saw in the beginning I took a couple of clips. We were at a clinic. All right, so but let's rewind a little bit. And my videos are going to be a little bit out of order, out of whack, because I already had my Decorate With Me / home fall tour fall home tour, and that was already planned to go up, and this happened. So, and I want to talk about it while it's still fresh in my head so I don't forget anything. So you will still see my grocery haul just a day ahead. One day later, that's all. Yeah, that's okay because life happens, right? So yeah, so if you didn't check out that video, I'll leave a link in the description box below and you can go check it out. Yeah, so it all started in the evening before, and it was around 6 o'clock. The boys were playing, they were wrestling as boys do, and Casey stepped on Henry's toe, and Henry was like, ow, it hurt more than it should. So he takes off his sock, and his big toe on his left foot is red and swollen, and there's like a scab on the nail close to the skin, okay? And I've never seen anything like that before. And you could tell, it was obvious, it was infected. So it's like, great. Because number one, it's after 6 o'clock, it's in the evening. Walk-in clinics are so different today. And before COVID, there used to be a walk-in clinic on Mondays and Wednesdays and Saturday mornings, okay? And on Mondays and Wednesdays, it was in the evenings around 6 o'clock. Well, they don't have those anymore. I think they still do, but they switched the days, of course. So, and this is where our doctor is. Like, we have our doctor's his office, and there's a pharmacy, and then there's a walk-in clinic that is recently new. And so I tried calling and nobody answered. It's like, okay, well, obviously they're not open. Yeah, so I called my mom to see if she knew like any other ones that were open, or if this one was like still doing the walk-in clinics on Mondays and Wednesdays. And she didn't know, and I told her what was going on with Henry's toe, and she told me to try bread and milk, soak bread in milk, and squeeze out the milk. I forget what it's called, starts with a P, I'll leave it down on the screen. And the yeast in the bread brings out the infection. And I guess my grandfather used to do that, and it would work. So I'm like, okay, and anything's worth a try. Well, I did it, but I did it with cold milk, and afterwards I googled it, and you're supposed to do it with warm milk. Oops. But I did have it on there for 15 minutes, and that's how long you should have it on. So I got that part right, Give credit where credit is due. So, but like, okay, well now I know for next time, right? But it did help. The swelling went down and it wasn't as puffy. So it did help a little bit, but still had to get looked at, obviously. Yeah, and when I was doing that with him, I was doing, I was, telling him, oh, your great-grandfather did that. That's who you're named after, his middle name. Anyways, Henry Duke. Duke was my grandfather's nickname, because I guess his buddies used to call him a Duke because he looked like Duke of Windsor. So they would call him Duke. He was one handsome man. He really was. And of course Henry was like, oh, is he, is he like, he passed away? I'm like, yeah, he passed away. I think I was in, what grade was I in? Fourth grade. I was in fourth grade when he passed away. And I'm like, yeah, but he passed away, but he's in heaven because Nana witnessed to him. And you'll see him one day. And he was like, oh, I wish I can, I can see him now, and I'm like, oh, I wish you could too, I wish it worked that way, that, we can have visiting hours up in heaven, or they could come down here and visit. Yeah, I wish. I know. But he was just so cute because he just really wanted to meet him. Yeah. Yeah, so, and he's like, oh, can I see a picture of him? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll find one and show you. He's seen pictures of him before, but he probably forgets. Yeah, so I did that, and it seemed to help, and it wasn't painful, his toe, like, it was only painful when you touched it, that was it. So it's like, okay, so we get up this morning. It looks a little bit better, but you still have to go to the doctor's, obviously, and still get checked out. And the hubby drives Casey to work, and the plan was to work. Did I say to work? Oh my gosh, coffee! Seriously, you need to kick in. This is my second cup. Oh, I don't know. It's been a day. Okay, you'll understand as I continue. He dropped him off to school. I don't think he has a job. I really don't. He dropped him off at school. Okay, he called in to let them know that Henry is not going. But the original plan was, okay, if he gets in right away to the clinic, he can do half of a day. Okay, because if you get in there at the right time, you're among the first ones, like first 2 or 3 to get in, and you get in there pretty quick. Okay, but that did not happen because he went to the clinic that's by our doctor's office, and I guess that day today was just appointments only, and the walk-in clinic is tomorrow. So they must have moved the walk-in clinic hours. I don't know. It's just, ever since COVID, everything is so confusing, and you don't know what's what anymore. Nothing is the same. So it's like, okay, and the pharmacist looked at his toe and said, yeah, it's definitely affected. It's like, well, yeah, I knew that. Yeah, and and our doctor couldn't see him until, because our doctor was in, and he couldn't see him until next Monday. I was like, okay, well, that's obviously way too long. So we come home, and frustrated, it's like, I don't know, what do I do now? I call my mom. I'm like, is there any other walk-in clinics I don't know about? And then she tells me, yeah, the one where Burger King used to be. We had a Burger King back in the day. I miss it. I love Burger King. Back in the day growing up, we had Burger King. So now there's a walk-in clinic and an x-ray part also to that building. So it's like, oh, which is great. Really nice building, and I forget that that's a walk-in clinic, not used to it, 'cause I think it's new. So they were open. Okay, so let's go there. So we go there, and and we find it's really nice. It's really nice. But when you go somewhere and it's like you've never been, and it's like, oh, okay, hopefully it's easy to find. That's what I get nervous about. Hopefully we can figure this out. But it was really easy to find. We walked in, and at first it was like kind of like a small hallway, and it's like you're like, is this the right entrance? But it was. And to the left was a pharmacist, and then to the right there were other rooms, and one of those rooms was the clinic room. So we go in there, and I had to sign papers, just his information, like his birth date and all that. And then we waited. We waited a whole hour. Like, oh my gosh, yeah. Which wasn't too bad. I know it isn't too bad, but yeah. I'm still watching her. She's right there. So we waited about an hour, and finally it was our turn. And then the guy comes in, and just talks to the nurse, talks to Henry, tells, and just asks him, oh, okay, what's wrong, and I say, oh, his toe is infected, his left toe, and and he goes, oh, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, how much does it hurt? And he's like, oh, just 1. And I was like, oh, well, you're really brave. And he just said, oh, it just hurts when he touches it. But this is how different it is. This is how different it is. It was virtual. Everything was virtual. So he comes in, and because like when I filled out the piece of paper and I put down my cell phone, should have put the hubbies. I put down my cell phone, and then I get this thing that pops up. Oh, okay, waiting for you to join the chat with the doctor, but like I'm in the room, and it's like, okay, I'm not going to press that. This is just going to be awkward. I don't really like doing FaceTime, you know, like it makes me nervous. Like, FaceTime, Skype, it's like, yeah. Because I just get nervous and I just go, you know, yeah. So I don't think it matters if you, because they send you the link to connect with the virtual online appointment. So it's like, yeah, no, that's okay. So, and then, where do you think you're going? And then it's like, okay, it's just like really weird, and Henry's on the table, and the doctor comes on the screen, and it's like, so we're, and before that the nurse took a picture of his toe, and it was just so weird. It was just out of this world weird. Like, this is how we're living now. It's like everything is still virtual, and it's like, this is weird. But whatever, you know, whatever. It works, right? So he takes a picture of his big toe, and then like probably 5 minutes later the doctor calls, and she pops up on the screen, and we talk to her, and it's just Henry that she sees. Like, we're off to the side, but if we want to talk to her, we can. So he has to take medication. It's pink. He has to take it 4 times a day for 10 days, and she said it should clear up within 3 days. So that is good. I don't know how he got this infection. Like, he put his socks on, clean socks, before he went to school, and there was nothing, okay, nothing on his toe. And so somewhere between yesterday morning and evening, something started to happen, and I don't know. This is one of those mysteries. The body is a very interesting, yeah, organ. Yeah. Alright, Lois is inside now, so it's just us. I'm going to finish up my coffee. Oh, yeah. Grab something to eat. Yep, so I'm not sure. That's how fast something can get affected. It's crazy. So, but he was happy. He didn't have to go to school. You know, yeah. So yeah, by the time we were done with that, picking up the medication, it was lunchtime. So there's no point in driving him to school, so he got to stay home. So that's what I mean. The original plan was, okay, you just miss half a day. But no, that didn't work out. No, that's okay. Oh, yeah, so it's taken care of. He just has to take medication. He already took 1 so far, 1 out of 4, and he said it's gross, but he took it and then took a good drink of water. So yeah, and then we come home. Okay, we pull in the driveway, and then we realize, oh, poop. That's not the word I used, but you know. But you know, it was like, oh no, because remember when I said that we only have 1 house key? We only have 1 house key on my keychain. And we came home, and we pulled up, the hubby pulled in, and I realized we're locked out of the house. Or where we were. Yeah. Oh my god, this is just great. This is just great. Yeah, this is a cherry on top of a sundae. This is fantastic. like, my plate is overflowing right now. I do not need anything else added to my plate. Enough. Like, yeah, because I was the one that locked the door. I left. I got dressed because when he first took him to the first clinic, I was still in my jammies. I was still drinking my coffee, so I was like, I really don't need to be there. So it's like, okay, I'll stay home, finish my coffee, and I had one window open, okay, because Lois was in there, okay, for some fresh breeze to come in, which has been nice the past couple days to have fresh breeze, you know, blow through the house. And then they were going to go to the second walk-in clinic, and Henry wanted me to come because he was really worried. He was like, oh my gosh, you know, am I going to have to get surgery, you know, are they going to have to like cut it open, or, you know, he was like, you know, thinking of all the possible situations, and I was like, no, 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 just give me medicine. So he wanted me to come, so I got dressed quick. I didn't even brush my hair. I did brush it when we got home, but like it was not brushed. I didn't even brush my teeth. You know, I pretty much just got dressed, got my shoes on, had my phone. I had my phone, but I didn't grab my purse because it's like, okay, I don't need my purse, and I'll do that, and then it's like, and then I lock the door, and yeah, and remember when I mentioned that because the hubby lost his house key and we have to go get another one made, and we just haven't done that yet, so guess what's going to get done ASAP? Yeah, because we had no way to get in. So if you're wondering, well, how the heck did you get in? I did shut that window over there. I did not lock it. So it's going to be locked from now on. I'm not going to remember my darn house key. But I knew it wasn't locked because the thing, oh, that window's open. The latchy thing was facing another direction. So they were both facing, one was facing this way, the other one was facing the other way. So I knew this one was open. I knew I shut it, but I didn't lock it. So what's missing? The screen. Yeah, the hubby ripped the screen off. It was the only way to get into the house. The screen can be replaced. Shouldn't it be that much? I was talking to my mom on the phone at the time. So I would have filmed it. I would have. I wish I did, but I was talking to my mom at the time. So we got it opened, and the smallest of us, who just turned 9, Henry, he got volunteered to go in the window, so the hubby picked him up feet first. He went into the window and he opened up the door. So then we got in, and then it's like, oh, okay, hallelujah, okay, I'm done. I retire, you know. It's like, this is not the adulthood I signed up for, you know, like, yeah. But sure made for an interesting story, yeah. But we will definitely, you know, ASAP go get that key made. Yeah, that better be it. It's like, no more, please. So I'll keep you guys updated on his toe, and yeah. Oh, and they said, the pharmacist said to put polysporin on it too, so we'll do that too. Yeah, buzz off. Seriously. Yeah. Anyway, so that is it for this another chit chatty video, but update. There's just a lot of craziness, and just, yeah, I did not expect that to happen today, and there really is never a dull moment. Who wants to live on the edge of danger? You're not gonna stop me from drinking my coffee. I don't care if you're a bee and you have a stinger. Anyways, yeah, I need my coffee. Anyways, that's it. I am going to get something to eat. I need another arm. Hang on. Ooh, but look. I can open the door. Yeah, we won't forget. Yeah, we're gonna get a key made. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Take care, be blessed, and I'll see you next video. Bye, and as always, ta-ta for now. Okay, I can't wave. I'll just do that kind of wave. Okay, ta-ta for now.